again. Okay, for the next one, we're looking into PHP loops. Again, it's a kind of extendable from conditional statement, and PHP loops is almost the same like JavaScript. Again, I want to stress on that because on JavaScript you already learn about looping. Again, you already learn about conditional statements and all the things. It's almost the same like JavaScript, and for PHP the syntax is slightly different. Okay, so loop execute a block of code as a specified numbers of times or while a specified condition is true. Okay, so the looping, one of the element in looping that very important that should know is numbers of times. Okay, as long the condition is true, the numbers of times will continue to calculate. Okay, so in PHP the looping statement should have combination of certain syntax. Okay, for example, number one, for. Okay, number two, while. Number three, do while. And number four, for each. So if you've been asked in your final exam how to use PHP loops, your answer should have this particular answer: for, while, do while, for each. Okay. It is very important to understand PHP loop in order to do more complex programming code. For example, looping is very important for you to process array of data, or maybe data array. Okay, so if you're looking into the first lesson, the coding is 6a.php. You see, this is the coding that you should refer. Okay, for the for loop is used when you know in advance how many times the script should run. Okay, so normally in for a conditional statement you have conditions. Okay, in for loop also same, but you have to put new things that call increment. Okay, the variables of increment. This is the new things that you should add on apart from conditional statement. That's why the loop is very important to know how many loop circle or times that you plan to read the data. Right. So this is the syntax for initialization condition, same as if else. But the new thing is increment. Okay, how to process the increment? Like this. Okay, this is the increment statements. Okay, $i plus plus. $i plus plus means that it will increase one by one. Okay, so the first initial value here, we put variable I equivalent to 0, and then if I less or similar to or same as 5, then you trigger these conditions. Okay, how many times you have to trigger? It refers to the increment value here. Okay, that's the concept of loop that you should understand. Next, so the while loop is something slightly different, but almost the same. You have a condition, and then it will continue to execute the condition until the condition is not true anymore. All right. So how to practice this? See lesson 6b.php. All right. You see this code. While this is condition, in this case they don't have any what we call increment value. But if you look into the logic of condition here, it's included, bind into this condition. Right. While I less than 5, then you trigger this part. The number is I. Right. And then you have the increment value, put it here. Right. Not here. You're going to put it here. So that's special about while loop. Okay. Remember that? The increment will be put under the actually in the code, but it's not same like the first one for loop, and this one is something different. You should understand. Okay, right? It's up to you why which one you really like to do. Okay, the do while is something similar. All right, so you have here initial value do, and then echo the number is the variables I, and then you have increment value. So, and then you have while this part. Something look backward, but I think this also somehow you need to use do while. Depends on case by case. Okay. For each loop, okay, this is something related with array. Sorry, array. For each, and then array as value, right? And then code execute. Right. If you're looking into these particular things, you have array equivalent to array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for each array as value. Value is value. Okay. Let's see for each loop, especially in 6D. Okay, code of 6D. Let's go for 6D loop. 6D. All right. See this example. Okay. Lesson D for each loops. Okay. Example array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you have array as value, echo value is value. Okay, you will print all the value of the array. Okay, that's the outcome of 6D. Let's see how it works. Okay, go for lesson 6. Lesson 6. Okay. 6D. Okay, the last one. Okay. The value is value 1, value 2, value 3, value 4, and value 5. That's the way. How for each array as value. Okay. For each array, refer to these variables. Array, this is the what we call a function. Okay. Array of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and this just straight away to print the value until the value in the array is finished. All right. So let's say if we put new things like 6, what will happen? It will definitely print another value. So that's the way how it works. Okay. So thank you for